as he is the ace player for this team. Let's see who's going to be in the booth. And it's going to be Maru. No surprise here.
No surprise at all. 4-3 this round doesn't really give him any sort of credit, because he has been doing so fantastically in individual leagues. 0-3 against Zerg as well, which is also surprising to see.
Yeah, it's so funny to see like Pro League results and see, oh, Maru, the second greatest or the greatest Terran in the world, is 0-3 against Zerg, but then he 2-0s Dark like it's nothing. Like he's playing with one hand or something. Obviously, these stats do not really reflect this guy's skill in TVZ. It is scary to watch this guy play against Zerg, and I don't even play Zerg.
I play Zerg, and I know for sure, man, he is a beast. But Dark, he's got momentum now. He's got 2 wins. Looking for that third one, looking to close this out for SKT1, make amends for his losses, and break in the hearts of all his fans.
Dark had a sick long series against TY, and made it look really, really awesome. Their macros are against Terran, guarding against all the different drops. Shows you can play late into the game. But Maru didn't quite give him that opportunity last time. I think he'll play very similarly this time. Guys, let's jump into game number 6 here. Maru versus Dark. Down here in the south in the red, the SK Telecom T1 Zerg, it is Dark. 2 wins in a row, looking to take his third.
And up here in the top right, it is Maru, the ace player for Jin Air, has to make this happen, has to win 2 games in a row. He wants to take it all.
Says something about Maru's Marines. Didn't quite see the rest of that. Maybe fly on the wings of Maru's Marines, possibly. Yeah, his Marines have been raised, apparently.
Interesting.
That's the translation I got. 1 kill, 2 kill, 3 kill here for Dark. It's his Protoss, Zerg, and Terran. Those Carbot animation drawings there, very cute.
What kind of opening are we seeing? Maru? Wouldn't it be crazy if he did go for that proxy racks in like the most important game?
He's done it before, man.
He has. But I don't think we're seeing it. Not at all, actually. I think we're going to see a Reaper expand from Maru.
That would be the best, I think. The safest. Just go ahead and see what Dark's doing. Seems like Dark is not going to go for pool, in fact. He's going to send out that drone, rally it to the natural.
He's going to play a straight-up game. We got a gentleman's game to start things off at least.
And that is gas after rack, so almost definitely going to be Reaper expand. I guess it could be reactored Marines into Hellions.
Yeah, I think it'll be multiple Reapers if any of the recent sort of Maru games come into play. Like he's been liking his multiple Reapers, kind of harassing with them, going into the Hellions, you know, playing that sort of standard kind of game, and maybe even adding a Banshee to top things off.
Well, Maru definitely likes his Banshees, especially in the TVT matchup. Maybe see it here in TVZ. This guy says he came to watch innovation. Not sure if we'll even get there, man.
Well, Dark might just break his heart if he can win this game. It's going to happen. Gas goes down. In timely fashion for Dark, he is going to get that around like 610, 620 sort of link speed on the map. You want it pretty early on this map. Very hard map to kind of spread creep out into, especially the natural towards the third base. And in these positions, it is kind of an awkward positioning. He's going to have to get that third base in the middle of the map, which is pretty prone to, you know, the occasional marine mine harassment across the map. The parade push is the name I'm looking for. Definitely a lot easier than if he was, for instance, spawning on the top left of the map.
The Reaper is out now, but it's not going to go for a scout just yet. Possibly waiting for some links to come his way.
Yeah, I like this kind of idea. It's a little bit of a change up to what we normally see. We normally see, you know, like the Reaper goes on the map while the reactor Marines come out, and possibly sometimes we do see a couple of links on the map try and delay that CC for as long as possible. Not today, though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this also hides the fact that there's a Reaper out for a little bit longer to Dark. May confuse Dark as to what build Maru is going for exactly, but he is going to see that Reaper now. So it is revealed. Going to lose one lane here. Speed is not done.
Speed has not even begun.
In fact, yeah, he doesn't even begin it.
What is going on there? Is this a mistake or is this a plan? What have you got planned, Doc? What are you doing, my friends? I don't like this. I don't like this at all, Valdez. I feel like it is a blunder.
Well, you know, we do see that greedy third CC come in. And no bunker so far, so I guess if he went for pretty early roaches, I mean, it is possible that he sees the positions on the map and he's like, okay, maybe I can just go and kill him. Because he isn't technically on his... He's not the last player here. He knows that he has innovation behind him.
Well, I mean, he's going for a third base now, and he's going to have nothing to defend for it, but... At the same time, I guess
200 gas.
We could argue that he is just being insanely greedy. We could just be like, well, you know what? He's droned up. He got those 2 extra drones he could have actually spent on getting that Zergling speed, and we are seeing a Roach Warren go down. Which, you know what? Maybe we were wrong after all, and maybe he is planning to go this kind of Roach pressure while he takes a third base. I don't know. I still feel like he forgot it. I feel like it was just a mistake.
There's still so much gas banked up for him. It's going up to 250 now. He's not mining that much. And finally, we do see 100 disappear here, but it is for that lair. So still no speed. He's going to go speedless here.
You could just be completely committing to roaches, which would be probably, I guess, one way to kind of argue it as well. Just going for that Roach style, perhaps Roach Hydra eventually.
Yeah, I mean, he has shown that he does like to go Roaches against Terran, more so than other Zergs, so
he is investing all that gas into Roaches, making 7 Roaches, going to keep him alive in the early game. No doubt about that, going to deny these Hellions, these Reapers, and anything else that's going to come its way in the next couple of minutes. I think it's going to be about when Maru scouts this as well. If he scouts it early enough, he can kind of adjust his game plan a little bit, go maybe more drop focused, which is one way to deal with these Roaches, because they are obviously cannot attack air. They're very immobile compared to Lings. You can punish it pretty hard, and we are actually seeing Marauders being made as well already, which is going to help out.
Yeah, man, if you've only got Roaches against stimmed Marauder Marine with some Hellions for the support, you're not going to be in a good place. And the Reaper's going to see the Roach Warren, he's going to see the 2 gases, he's going to come into the main, sees the lair, and he's going to see the fact that there's no 4th gas as well. I believe he saw that.
Yeah, he only saw 3 gases, so he's like, oh, okay, this is weird. But I think he must understand at this point. He's like, okay, I understand now. You actually are fully committed to Roaches, and we are seeing 16 more being made.
Oh, my God.
Wow, he's going for a massive Roach timing attack. What is it going to do? We are seeing no upgrades behind this, which is one sort of variation we normally see, which obviously has a bit of a better follow-up. It's kind of almost completely all in from Dark.
Pretty much, man. This is what I was saying. You know, that third base is so hard to hold for Zerg in these positions. Maybe he just wants to put on the pressure first.
Well, he's losing a lot of these Roaches, actually, which is not a good start to this. But so many more on the way, and once Roach speed finishes, he can, like, pretty much just bulldoze through that natural, the supply that's holding him in.
And look at this. We have both engineering base here at the wall. And if there's not enough buyout here to go against these Roaches, they could definitely snap those down before the +1/+1 is done.
No, he's completely out of position for this. We can see the game, and now...
Oh, my God. He's going to notice now, and he stims up, and he's got to run away. There is one bunker here.
That's
the supply depots do not get up here. The Roaches get into the base here. The SCVs are going to have to fight right now. A lot of those Roaches going against that bunker as well, but that is a lot of bio, and with the SCVs fighting as well, looks like Dark will be pushed back for now, but it's not over yet. He does have more and more Roaches streaming across the map. He's only making Roaches at this point, stopping at 41 drones.
He's doing a lot of damage. No Marauders left in this mix.
One more does pop out here, but again, more and more Roaches coming across the map.
This might be too much, Valdez. I think it might be too much at this point.
A lot of these Marines are being pushed down. 26 SCVs already have gone down. The supply depot does not lift again.
One redeeming feature is that 1-1 just finished for Maru. If he can get enough units out, he might be able to hold on.
He's got 2 Marauders now as well. It's going to help him. But at the same time, he's taking so much damage.
I think it's too much.
25 SCVs right now left over. 36 SCVs have gone down, like you said.
So many. He's going to wipe out the main Roaches, but still, the natural has been flooded. More and more roaches go across the map.
He's got that third CC, but he's not mining at it. He doesn't even have it rallied right now. And this, again, is another small but strong roach force right at the bottom of his ramp. Sniping out of the Hellion now. There's no mining at the natural.
There's no mining whatsoever. 46 SCVs have gone. 2 medivacs are out, which is going to help out Maru kind of stabilize.
Third base not mining. Natural not mining. Losing more and more SCVs, more and more units. 50 SCVs total have gone down.
And look at this. While this is all happening, we're actually seeing Doc transition back into Speedlings. Getting +1 melee, getting speed, getting Baneling Nest, and 6 gases, or 5 gases. So he is making the transition. I like this follow-up. I think this is going to be a bit of a Roach sort of Baneling follow-up. And it could just be the nail in the coffin here. He's up 40 supply, 3 saturated bases.
Yeah, he's got a booming economy. I mean, at this point, he's got total control. He can even take a 4th. Looks like he's going to do that right now, along with the Magro Hatch even. He's just going full green mode. He knows he's so far ahead in this game. We are seeing Maru go for a drop. You were saying this is something you can do to go against the Roach aggression. He will cancel that 4th base. And nothing actually here for the defense. He could possibly focus down that hatchery.
Oh, I think he will.
Oh my god. Okay, the Lings do pop, but again, no speed.
No speed, and Roach has come back in just in time. He's not going to find it. But he can't go into the main from here and just continue doing the damage if he wanted to.
Well, he has killed both queens. Some Lings are there for the defense, and that's a lot of bioman.
That is a lot of bio. We better see some Banelings being made soon if Doc wants to hold on. Speed is going to be done by the time this bio gets across the map, which is going to help out. And there we go, some Banelings finally being added.
Yeah, Dark, I think he understands the threat here. He's making a lot of Banelings, a lot of just army units in general. Trying to defend on all fronts. He's got a huge Zergling army over here. He's fighting actually with Roaches and a bunch of Lings over here. No medivacs to help out with that.
Baneling's going to hit.
Oh, no.
Oh, big mistake there. Too busy focusing on this drop.
The medivac goes down, and he's going to have to fly away now. Not getting much damage with that drop. He might try to go for the 4th base, but I don't think he'll be able to get it as long as Dark's in position.
And we're finally seeing a Widowmine being added to the mix, but he's going to need a lot more. I think he might be adding tanks eventually because he's adding a tech lab to that factory now. He's definitely going to help out if he can get it in time, but I don't think he will. You kind of see Doc posturing up outside the natural, turning around for this drop.
Yeah. I think he just doesn't want to throw away his units on that wall of the Terran. He knows he's so far ahead right now. The Terran does have that 3rd CC, so he is making back a lot of these SCVs that he did lose earlier on, and he's trying to make his way back with these drops. This is the way of Maru. I mean, he's one of the best Terrans in the world, but can he do it against one of the best Zergs in the world?
It is definitely the way that Terran should get back into this game, especially against Roach. Obviously, no anti-air. You can kind of just do this again and again, so long as you have enough army back home to defend against any sort of attack. But if he can't find the damage, then he's just further and further behind, because we are seeing that 4th base just finished, already saturated, and we are seeing an eventual muta switch on the way.
Yeah. That Spire about to finish up here. This drop is totally cleaned up. He might want to go towards the natural now. At the same time, we do have a defense very nicely over here at the 4th base. It looks like Corruptors are the choice here for Dark.
Nice. We're going back to the cool style of Dark, the one that kind of made him popular, gave him a bit of a... Definitely a lot of popularity, actually, and this is exciting, Valdez. And why not at a time like this? You have such an advantage.
Oh, no.
The only thing that's in your way are these drops, so let's make some anti-air. Let's make some Corruptors. They're also going to be fantastic at soaking up mine hits. It's really just such a smart composition, and I think it's better when you're definitely ahead.
Yeah, man, he's already getting to work on those medivacs here. Might be able to snipe out one. That he does, and now the Lings are on the chase. Not even able to go back and pick up those units because of the threat of the Corruptors. He does finally have that 3rd base up and mining, but he definitely is very far behind at this point.
He's tremendously behind, down 60 supply. I think we'll see Doc make his move very soon once he's cleaned up this last drop as he takes that 5th base.
Dark now maxed out on just a ton of Lings, 128. In fact, not even that many Banelings. Only 15 for now. May want to make some a little bit later on in the game, but we do see tanks are coming out one by one.
currently 2. Not bad, but man, against a maxed out army like this, I don't know what he can do, especially now. 2-2 is finished. He's going to be up 2 upgrades.
Oh my god. And so many banelings, man.
That is 37 banelings cooking.
And he has so many links to back it up as well.
Not to mention the corruptors, which are going to help out a lot, dealing with all the medivacs.
And some roaches in the mix as well.
Yeah.
He's setting up for an attack. Maru, he's got a micro's heart out right now. Here comes the Zerg pushing in with a ton of lings as well as banelings pushing through. The tank shots are pretty decent, but these banelings are fighting straight up against the tanks. They just do not care.
They just do not care at all. Every medivac but 2 still remain. 2 tanks on the high ground. 1 gets picked off. The other one might just get picked off as well. 2 roaches hitting it. Third base has been sacked now. The Natural's turn.
Yeah, and Dark's got 5 bases behind this, even if he doesn't kill him now, which it looks like he will.
Oh, he cancels the upgrades as well, so there's really no coming back for Maru if he manages to stabilize. He's so far behind in upgrades.
And there you have it, man. A huge swell of lings for the follow-up. Trying to come in here. Maybe a couple of tanks will be the saving grace here, but I don't think so. The supply depot is down, and GG is called. Dark takes it, and SK Telecom T1 are the winners, the champions of round 1.
Beautiful play. What a great strategy from Dark. He already had a plan for Maru, and looks like Innovation ain't getting nothing.
Innovation's looking around like, oh, I thought I was going to play.
He's like, seriously, man, I did all that practice for nothing?
He did. He did all that practice for nothing. And there you have it, Dark. The star Zerg right now for SKT Telecom T1. Able to take 3 wins in a row against that very powerful Janair lineup. A Protoss, a Zerg, and then a Terran.
The hype was justified after all, Valdez. We were all right all along. It's just had a bit of a hiccup in the individuals.
Yeah, man. No one's perfect except, I guess, Innovation at this point.
Well,
and
that can be debated as well. But we won't get to see him in this playoff.
Janair not happy. You see Cure over there. Definitely not happy. He was able to take the first win against Dream. That was a very good step. But it just wasn't enough.
Wasn't enough indeed, and they're going to go back to the drawing board. They did get second place this round, so, you know, not the worst start to the season.
Yeah. Sue also having a cameo today, coming out and winning 1 game against Cure.
God, it was good to see him again. I missed him so much.
Yeah, man. Doesn't really look like too out of shape either. Like, he's looking pretty decent, you know?
Yeah, well, no doubt. He's just pretty much been keeping his head down, just practicing hard, and trying to get back to that form he had before. Today is all about the other Zerg, Dark.
Of course, man. You can't be in that SK Telecom house without practicing your heart out. Like, you just will not survive, and that's one of the main reasons why they're the best team in Pro League right now.
No doubt about that. Unfortunate for Maru to go out like that. Obviously, we were really hoping for that Maru versus Innovation final 7th map sort of crazy town sort of game, but it just didn't happen this time.
Dark puts an end to it. He kind of redeems himself after taking that 0-2 loss to Maru. That must have been pretty soul-crushing, you know. But
yeah.
He does come back and win.
I wonder where like his priorities were at as well. You know, in the individual leagues and the Pro League. Like, did he have his team being like, "Hey, you better win Pro League matches. We don't care about this SSL business or GSL or whatever."
Well, he fulfilled that promise, man. Cure takes game number 1 against Dream. Sue takes out Cure. SOS takes out Sue. And then Dark takes 3 in a row against SOS, Rogue, and Maru. 3 different races, 3 different maps. Makes it look easy.
Makes it look damn easy. Such impressive play.
Like you were saying before, maybe not so overrated as everybody is liking to say. Well, this guy is ultra strong.
Yeah, I might have said it the other day that he might be overrated, but I eat my words today once again. So happy to see that as well, because Zerg needs their heroes. We lack the strong
Come
players.
on, man. You've got life. That's enough, right?
Well, he's like a phenomenon. We don't even know how good this guy is. He just makes
that guy's like
happen.
a beyond a hero at this point.
Yeah.
Huge powerhouse. Well, guys, that is the end of round 1, and here are the point rankings. SK Telecom T1, by and far, the best team here with the most points. 50 ahead of CJ Antis at 71. Telecom having their own 121, and StarTale-yoe and Janair Green Wings will tie at 61, whereas the other guys down there didn't get to play in the playoffs, so they keep their current points, sadly enough.
Yeah, a bit of a rough start. Samsung have a long way to catch up on.
Yeah, man.
It's unbelievable. And same with KT. I mean, KT only 10 points ahead of that. These guys have struggled surprisingly bad.
Yeah, well, with the addition of life, maybe we'll be able to come back in the later rounds. Definitely going to be looking to at least get into playoffs 3 times in a row, round 2, 3, and 4, if not better, you know.
That should happen. That should most definitely happen. But I don't think Life's really had that sort of Kesper environment either, which can be a bit of a shakeup.
That is true. CJ Entis, unfortunately, do go down to generic Green Wings, so they don't push themselves too far ahead. And that's a pretty close second place and tied for third place 3 teams there.